Consistency had always been a dream for me, but that had to be turned into a reality. For my first term exam of my 11th grade, I was very serious about it. I wanted to do very well at it. So I shut down everything that was going on in my life so that I can focus on my study. But now I realize how wrong I was. I forgot the Parkinson's law that states that work expands to fill its allocated time. So the chapters that would have taken 1 hour to complete, I took 4 hours to complete them because I had the whole day to study. Before my exam, I was trying to build my graphic design page and my graphic design portfolio, but I shut down everything for my exam. I felt very guilty about it. But the sad part is, I didn't even study properly. Then comes Project 50 at my life as a savior. So one day I was scrolling through my Instagram and I saw someone sharing their experience about Project 50. That really inspired me. So I thought it would be interesting to try that out. But I didn't realize that would change my life. So what is Project 50? It is basically a list of things that you need to do every day for 50 days. The list includes waking up before 8 a.m., reading 10 pages daily, exercising for 1 hour daily, having a clean diet. For me, that was avoiding sugar, learning a new skill, and tracking your progress. Before trying this out, I was kind of scared. I was scared because I tried these type of routines earlier, but I never crossed day 5. I didn't want that to repeat. I wanted it to change. I realized I was chasing perfection every time. Earlier, my goal wasn't to change my lifestyle. Instead, it was to have a clean streak so that I can boast about it. But this time, I took things slow and steady. I focused more on living the schedule instead of following it. And guess what? I failed on the very first day because I drank sugar with my tea and I didn't even realize that. So I tried once again the next day, and that time I lasted for 10 days. Not to point fingers at anyone, but my mother kind of forced me to drink Coke. So I failed. And guess what? I tried once again, and I am on my third attempt now, and I have nearly reached 40 days. And I hope I can finish strong. But by any chance, if I fail on my 49th day, I know what I will do. I will try once again. Because that's the purpose of living and chasing something, right? What's the fun if you get something on your first try? The real life changing phase is when you know the struggles and it's very hard to do it, but you do it anyways. As I mentioned, it is hard, but there are some hacks and tips that I learned along the way that made this journey a little bit easier. I realized the reason I have failed the other two times because I had no consequences other than starting over again. So this time I made an accountability partner with whom I have created a contract, and he knows everything that I do, and by chance if I miss a day I need to pay him 5,000 taka. So that was a great motivation to keep me on track. So another technique that helped me was having a visual tracker. So what I did was I took a paper and I made 50 boxes on it and hung it on my door because that's the place that I always pass by. So after completing a day, I always cross out a box, which is so satisfying. And you can see your progress daily, so it constantly reminds you to complete your daily tasks. The third tip is designing your environment according to the habit that you're trying to build. For example, I have never been a serious reader. So to build the habit of reading 10 pages daily, I kept a book on my nightstand so that every time I see it, I remember to read the book. You can also apply this to your own habit. If you're wanting to drink more water, you can keep water bottles in the place you mostly spend your time in. Or if you're trying to work out every day, you can keep your workout clothes on your bed so that when you wake up, your mind already knows that you need to work. These are all the ways to be consistent with your routine. But as I have mentioned before, you will fail, and that's absolutely okay. The key is to get back up and try again. Reaching the end of Project 50 will not make you successful, but embracing the struggles and trying again and again after failing is what will change your life.